Chapter 1.3 Day 1 Modeling with Linear Equations. In this section, we are going to write an equation of a line. So the first thing is given slope m and y-intercept b. Use slope-intercept form. So if you remember, the slope-intercept form was y equal mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Next is given a slope m and point x comma y1, x1 comma y1, then you're going to write an equation of a line. We are going to use point slope form for this type of equation where the slope is given and the point x1, y1 is given. So this point slope form is y minus y1, which is this point, equals m times x minus x1. The next is given point x1, y1 and x2, y2, write the equation of a line. In this case, we are going to find the slope first using these 2 points, and then we are going to use the point slope form. So first you use slope formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to find m, and then we are going to use point slope formula with either given point. Now let's just do the example number 1 from the bottom. Example number 1, writing a linear equation from a graph. The graph on the left shows the distance asteroid 2012 DA14 travels in x seconds. First thing you want to do is write an equation of the line and interpret the slope. The asteroid came within 17,200 miles of Earth in February 2013. About how long does it take the asteroid to travel that distance? So first thing we want to do for this question is to write an equation of the line, and for that we need a slope and we need a y-intercept. So to find a slope we need 2 points. So one point is going to be this point, that is 0, 0, and then the other point is given as 5, 24. And to find the slope from 2 points, we have a formula for that, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now we consider one of the point as x1, y1, and the other one we name it as x2, y2. So y2 minus y1 means 24 minus 0, so 24 minus 0, divided by x2 minus x1, which is 5 minus 0. So our slope is going to be 24 divided by 5. And if we turn it into decimal, so it's going to be 1.48. So that's going to be your slope. Now to talk about the y-intercept, y-intercept is that point when the x is 0. So y-intercept should be this point 0, and when you plug it into the equation here, you're going to get y equals 4.8 x plus 0, or just y equals 4.8 x. So the a part is finished and our equation of the line is y equals 4.8. So the asteroid travels 4.8 miles per second. Now for letter B, about how long does it take the asteroid to travel that distance? So distance is given to us as 17,200. So y equals 17,200. So the equation that we found for y is y equals 4.8x. And this is an equation of a line that interprets a slope, and that is given us as 17,200. So we're going to use this for y, and then we are going to find out what is the x value. So divide 4.8 on both sides. You can use the calculator for that. The x should be equal 3,583.3 seconds. Since x represents the time in seconds and there are 3,583 seconds, which is almost 3,600 seconds. So it takes the asteroid about 1 hour to travel 17,200 miles, because this means 3,600 and 3,600 second means 1 hour. Now, let's just do some more problems on word problems here. Write an equation of the line of the graph shown on the left side. Interpret the slope and y-intercept. What is the remaining balance after 36 payments? So this problem is on a car loan, and this y represents the balance in thousands of dollars, and this x represents number of payments. So first thing we're going to do is to write an equation of a line, and if the equation is y equal mx plus b, then we need a m and b, which is y-intercept. And to find m, we need a slope formula, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Here we can take this point as x1 y1 and this point as x2 y2. Just remember the y coordinate is in thousands, so instead of 15, just remember this is 15,000, and instead of 18, this is 18,000. So y2 minus y1 means 18,000 minus 15,000 divided by x2 minus x1. So x2 is 0 minus 10. So now you're going to have here is 3,000 on the top divided by 10, and you're going to get negative 300 because the 10 is negative. So the slope is negative 300. Just remember the line is a falling line from left to right. You are going to have a negative slope because it's a falling line. Now we have to look for the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is 18,000 because y-intercept is the point where the x is 0. And now the equation of the line is going to be y equals negative 300x plus 18,000. So this means that the balance of the loan decreases 300 with each payment. Because this is a negative 300, so the balance decreases by 300 with each payment. Now the letter C is to find the remaining balance after 36 payments. So if x equals 36, then we are going to find the payment. So the equation is negative 300 times 36 plus 18,000, and you're going to multiply the 300 with 36. You're going to get negative 10,800 plus 18,000, and that's going to be 7,200. So the remaining balance would be 7,200 after 36 payments.